to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and in infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakira ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password "Silence is Golden" to begin the rendezvous. Then we have for Zaid Masani. Shepard, we reached an agreement with the veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You will find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. Lost contact with Survey Ship. Project Firewalker. Commander. The MSV Rosalie, a survey ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead planet-side exploration rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert Oloy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducted research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie was last seen near planet Ziona, Elista Ismar frontier. Normandy crash site located. From Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard. Our scans in the Amada system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance, so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Recon Hood. From the elusive Shepard. It occurred to our armored technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. The hood is in your quarters. Overlord. Shepard. One of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on planet Ite. Ite? 8? Eight. You'll find them on planet 8, Typhon system, in the Phoenix Massive Cluster. Please use care in this matter. The Arc Projector, Shepard. I think Project Overlord is also a DLC. We recently had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in Skillion Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against the Geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapons in the meantime. The weapon is called an Arc Projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well. But laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know how it works. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. Ascension Financial Services, your account. From Stanwyck Dobbs, banking agent, Ascension Financial Services, Earth. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status, and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 100,000 credits. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to be working with you. Are you protecting your greatest assets? We will find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fight your needs. Reply for a free quote today. Okay, that's that. And now we can go back down to the CIC, Combat Information Center.
No messages for you, Commander.
Since we read everything, her dialogue has changed too. Journal. Overlord is new. A Cerberus station on the planet 8 Typhon system. Phoenix massing has gone off the grid. The Elusive Man has requested assistance investigating the situation. Travel to planet 8 and investigate why the Cerberus base there has gone silent. Then, for Dr. Chakwas, we need to find a Ceres Ice Brandy. Dr. Chakwas would like a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy, but hasn't been able to find one. Find a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy at a store somewhere. Normandy's cook would appreciate special ingredients to make better food. Most of the supplies he wants are at the Citadel. Go to the Citadel and purchase the special ingredients. And FBA couplings. The engineers could use new T6 FBA couplings to make their maintenance work easier. Go to Omega and find the T6 FBA couplings. Those are side missions. And all of the main missions in the beginning include dossiers, which are connected to finding new members for the squad. Let's see what's new in the Codex.
A political economic pact for collective colonial security, the Alliance is the central galactic institution of human society. The Alliance gained associate membership to the Citadel Council in 2165 and full membership in 2183, with Ambassador David Anderson representing humanity. Human political economic relationships vary between combative and lucrative. The Turians, who'd fought humans during the 2157 First Contact War, have become valuable trade partners, despite residual social hostility. Other relationships are even more complicated. The rapid rise of human political influence on the Council, achieving in decades what others waited or are still waiting centuries to acquire, has galvanized suspicion and resentment against humanity. That negativity is vastly outweighed by the respect and trust humanity earned by saving the Council during the 2183 attack on the Citadel, at the cost of Alliance cruisers Cairo, Cape Town, Emden, Jakarta, Madrid, Seoul, Shenyang, and Warsaw, and their 2,400 crew. The Systems Alliance UT-47 drop shuttle landing craft holds 12 soldiers in a cramped, uncomfortable cargo bay and 2 more in the cockpit. Officially named the Kodiak, the drop shuttle is better known to Alliance Marines as the Combat Cockroach due to its appearance and durability. The vehicle's robust environmental sealant technology exposes few vulnerable parts to the elements. First tested in the sulfuric acid clouds and extreme temperatures of Venus, the Kodiak can land in hard vacuum, high pressure, and temperatures from near absolute zero to over 900 degrees Celsius. A true contragravitic vehicle, the Kodiak's substantial Element Zero core allows flight by entirely countering the vehicle's mass. Its small thrusters are for directional control only. So if the mass effect field fails, the vehicle becomes a proverbial 3 million credit coffin. The unarmed shuttle forgoes weaponry space for active masking, electronic countermeasures, and a robust kinetic barrier system, ideal for dropping troops undetected.
Now, finally, we are all caught up. And we can continue with the story. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the Citadel and find Kasumi Goto. The layout is a little bit different. In Mass Effect 2. So you can travel in each system like this. But it spends fuel. So you need to go to a fuel depot and buy fuel. And instead of landing on each individual planet like we did with ME2, we just send in probes. But before we do any of that, let's go to the Citadel, which is still here. Can't really explore anything here. Back after 2 years. Need to pick 2 to have a squad. Before we go in, we always have a chance to upgrade them if we want. Auto level up. Auto level up. Just like we have operative, Miranda has Cerberus officer. and Jacob has a Cerberus operative. Right, that's it. And we can still equip weapons before we go in. Apart from here, we need to find a weapons locker to change weapons. We can't just do it by going into the equipment menu like in Mass Effect 1. So we need to find a special
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
advertisement panel.
Got problems with collectors? Try Kasumi's credit services.
To be able to interact with Kasumi.
Just enter your password for a fabulous prize package worth millions of credits.
And enter the password called Silence is Golden.
Okay, really? How many times can you walk by without stopping?
She gives you plenty of hints.
Shepard, you do have the password, right? Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift. Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you. Like you've seen things no one else has. Even without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware.
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
If the information's deadly, we have to keep it out of the wrong hands.
Donovan Hawk is the last man I'd want holding this information.
So, this is the recruitment mission for Kasumi Goto. But at the same time, it's also her loyalty mission. By completing this, we get her on our side, plus unlock the special skill that comes with completing a loyalty mission, making her even more powerful.
That's what Cerberus promised you. We'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Master Thief Kasumi Goto has a problem. A ruthless arms dealer named Donovan Hawk killed her partner, Keiji Okuda. It stole Okuda's gray box, a neural implant that stores memories and information. Kasumi has planned a daring heist to recover Okuda's gray box, and has asked for help in pulling it off. Once this is done, Kasumi can dedicate all her attention to completing Shepard's mission. Travel to Beckenstan, Boltzmann, Serpent Nebula, and attend the party of notorious arms dealer Donovan Hawk. Okay, so before we do anything else, we're going to put her in the team. We're going to do basic exploration of the Citadel, and then we will complete her loyalty mission. As you can see, they have skills that are grayed out. After completing the loyalty mission, these skills can become available. Slam for Miranda and flashbang grenade for Kasumi. Okay. The Hanar have certain new decorations, if you notice. Keepers are still keepers.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes, sir.
This is very interesting and very true. A shot fired will not stop until it reaches the target.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
What? Why?
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon. The rules require me to confiscate all amps. Could you please hand over yours?
I don't have one. I'm not a biotic.
Oh. Well, when you objected, I thought...
You humans are all racist.
And here you can listen to Galactic News.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
It always has interesting information about what's going on and what happened in the past, based on the decisions we made.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. Aid vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter. Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology. The Shepard Scholarship has gone into effect, targeting low-income children on Earth, where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult childhood. The scholarships have allowed several dozen young men and women to leave gangs and join the military or enroll in school.
That's very nice. I never heard that before because I never chose this psychological profile before. The Shepard Scholarship.
An independent inquiry has dismissed claims by one Corporal Toombs about a shadowy organization known as Cerberus. A disturbed Toombs says Cerberus held him prisoner for years, but investigators found insufficient evidence to validate his story. The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded reparations for biotics suffering complications from L2 implants. Subcommittee Chairman Burns thanked biotics everywhere for their patience and understanding, and promised more help for those forgotten by the system until now.
Caden was also suffering from L2 implants.
The Tyrian government is considering further reparations to humans whose ancestors died in the Relay 314 incident at Shashi. The Tyrian government previously made reparations from what humans call the First Contact War, but refused to pay interest. The Turian hierarchy has supported improved relations with humanity since the Alliance's heroic sacrifice defending the Citadel from Saren's attack 2 years ago.
This is directed at the decision we made to save the Council instead of trying to preserve more Alliance military. A very difficult choice, but the right one.
A council inquiry has concluded that a combat VI that went rogue on Luna was not intentionally upgraded to full AI status. Alliance members have maintained that the VI was for combat testing purposes only. Given these findings, it is unlikely any charges will be filed.
They're talking about that mission we made to the moon, where we had to shut down a rogue VI. And before being shut down, it was just asking for help in binary code. Heartbreaking.
The Certa Foundation is likely to close by the end of this fiscal year. The Foundation never recovered from a deadly attack by biotic extremists on one of its medical centers 2 years ago. Celebrations are planned across Terra Nova for the upcoming anniversary of the thwarted terrorist attack on the colony. Former hostage Kate Bowman is expected to read a thank you message to Alliance soldiers who rescued her. The Batarian terrorist responsible for the attack on the colony, known only as Balak, remains at large.
This is from the DLC mission from Mass Effect 1, Bring Down the Sky, where we stopped an asteroid from falling on Terra Nova. And Kate Bowman courageously helped us to stop Balak, the Batarian terrorist.
The Shepard Memorial on Akuz is expected to open next year, once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside. Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation.
Small scouting Ragni ships have been detected. This is connected to our mission on Bavaria, where we decided to keep the Queen alive.
The Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, has declined to name the next race likely to gain council membership. However, she suggested an announcement could come soon. Commander Shepard. She uncovered Saren's plan, defeated the Geth army, and died in the final days of the fight. Or did she? Witnesses report seeing her alive on Omega.
The official news conclusion is that the Geth were responsible for the attack on the Citadel, not the Reapers.
2 years after a Geth attack nearly destroyed it, the colony of Zeus Hope has announced plans for an expansion.
Zeus Hope is the colony on Pharos, also a main mission in Mass Effect 1.
The Kanan Alenko Memorial Scholarship has begun sending gifted human biotics to the Ascension Project for care and training. Alenko, a graduate of the controversial Biotic Acclimation and Temperance Training Project, sacrificed his life to help stop Saren on Vermeer.
Connected to the decision we had to make on Vermeer.
Later today, we interview Counselor Anderson. The tireless former soldier has put down his guns to build bridges with numerous trade treaties. Tune in and find out what the man behind Commander Shepard's rise to fame thinks is the greatest threat to intergalactic stability. The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
And that's the loot. There are new entries as we complete more of the story.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I was listed as missing in action a couple years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy woman. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Couldn't one of us or both of us get into trouble for that?
There's no way to fool the DNA scanners in that tunnel. You're you. Why wait in long lines and fill out a massive useless hard copy paperwork to get to the same place? The Council does everything by the book. They've had thousands of years to write it. Sometimes things need to get done without a committee vote.
Well, since we're going for a Paragon Renegade playthrough, we will decide to take him up on his offer.
That'd be great.
Done. You're good to go.
Thank you.
You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost specters is still kicking.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Head back through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't a Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. Of course, they fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
The Keepers are very adept at maintaining the Citadel.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
That's everything.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
So after the attack of Sovereign and the Geth, a lot of the Citadel has been destroyed and now subsequently repaired. So the layout can understandably be a little different from Mass Effect 1. It's definitely not the same, but similar. And we will take a look at all of the little corners. Let's talk to Avina.
Welcome back, Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days since the Citadel last welcomed you. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the CSEC security cordon.
She is the same VI as in Mass Effect 1.
There seem to be a lot more CSEC officers than the last time I was here.
In the wake of the Geth attack 2 years ago, additional security precautions were implemented for the safety and security of residents. In addition to increased CSEC patrols, weapon carry restrictions have been tightened.
So has crime decreased?
Violent crime has decreased by 23%. Property crime has decreased by 41%. Incident clearance has improved by 16%.
Sounds pretty successful then.
I need to talk to the Council. How can I reach the Presidium from here?
Public transit shuttles are available on the far side of the CSEC security cordon.
It looks like this place has recovered from Sovereign's attack.
Repair of the damage from the Geth attack is ongoing. There is still extensive damage on Tasery Ward.
Geth? It was Sovereign who led the attack. A Reaper.
I have no information on a Reaper. References to the term exist in some parahistorical theories on galactic extinction cycles.
They've suppressed information about the Reapers. Far easier to blame the Geth, a known enemy.
And an enemy that appears to be easier to kill. They don't want to put the people in a state of panic, I guess.
What stores are available on this level?
Only one store exists on this level. Citadel Souvenirs offers licensed mementos of your visit. Their line of starship models is well regarded.
Right, that's it.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
You ever been up there?
No. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk.
They think every Krogan is dangerous.
Damn Turians. We should kill them all.
So sometimes listening to dialogue like this opens up a new side mission. We can travel here, Listen to
Shepard, are you
advertisements.
looking to continue your education? It's one thing to know how to shoot a gun, but do you have the career skills to
But
deploy
an ad
and
is an ad
manage
is an ad.
today's high-tech network infrastructures? The highly technical...
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
One of the stores. High-grade provisions. Various quality cuisine items used to prepare diplomatic dinners aboard starships. Buy it. Ascension novel. Written by human author Drew Karpyshyn. I don't really know how to say his last name. Karpyshyn. The popular military historical novel Ascension focuses on several lives warped or destroyed by the human survivalist cult Cerberus. Now, buying a novel doesn't really do much, but what's interesting about this is this guy, Drew, he is the actual author of Mass Effect. And these are real novels, Ascension and Revelations. Very interesting books. I think he's a great author. And they talk about everything leading up to the events of Mass Effect 1. But for completionist's sake, we will just buy everything. Credits required 5 anyway. Revelation is a popular military historical novel. Here it's called a historical novel by human writer Drew that dramatizes human conflicts and political expansion following the 2148 discovery of the Prothean mass relay on Pluto and the beginning of human galactic exploration. We bought the ingredients for the cook. That's great. And
So do you want to get one of the fish, or maybe a model ship?
How is a model ship supposed to remind me of the Citadel?
It's
Codex
festive,
updates.
and you like ships.
I'm an engineer, honey. I look at ships all day.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
Accuse her of classism. Want an endorsement?
Since these stores are owned by the council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness. I didn't know Spectres quit. I don't believe you qualify for a discount, though.
How about if I throw in an endorsement from the woman who defeated Saren?
You are Shepard? My goodness. The increase in sales would certainly be worth offering a discount.
What do you need me to do?
Just voice your endorsement into my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Excellent. I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising immediately.
This is a very famous line. Just because of this, you can talk to the stores and offer your endorsement if you have the Paragon check needed to pass the speech check. And then you just get a discount from their particular store. But yeah, I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel. A very famous line.
Welcome back.
These stores are owned by the Citadel, right?
That's correct. Citadel souvenirs outlets are owned by the council government. The profits generated by sales are used to maintain the station. We offer an assortment of decorations suitable for display in your personal quarters.
I'd like to buy something.
My apologies. I do not make sales. I'm here to answer questions and process returns and exchanges. To make a purchase, browse our electronic catalog over there.
These stores are owned by the Citadel.
That's correct. We offer an assortment.
Thanks for your time.
Of course, citizen.
So you don't buy through them anymore. You just buy through the catalog, which makes it easier. You can buy a hamster. That's an immediate yes. And our first fish. Have to remember to keep feeding it. And you can also buy 2 different ship models. One for the first Normandy and one for the Destiny Ascension. We'll take everything. It's cheap and it decorates the captain's cabin. It's nothing really useful. It doesn't make us any more stronger or anything, but it's a nice little addition.
Maybe a shotgun?
I like the assault rifle. It's like a non-stop barrage of death.
If you can hit anything.
What can I do for you?
And again, you can do that endorsement for pretty much every shop.
Your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame? A human can hardly take down a Pharaoh Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and
The Shepard? The one that put down Saren Arterius?
oh, you do know me.
By the spirits, Shepard, in my store. I don't suppose I could convince you to record an advertisement for me.
I'd be happy
Sure
to.
you could. Can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask. Can we record it now? Just speak towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ha ha! No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
Well, no other gun shop, maybe.
What can I do for you?
I thought weapons were restricted on the Citadel now.
Carrying them around is. Selling them isn't. We store them in off-site containers and deliver them to your ship. People who have permission to carry, like CSEC, can walk out with them.
That makes sense.
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
Rodham believes in salesmanship, the personal touch. Some say we're old-fashioned. We recognize that adventure traveling is a niche, a small, tight-knit community.
Tell me about your services.
We sell quality hunting supplies, which you'll need when you purchase one of our adventure travel packages. Imagine it, human. The break of day. You and your team have been stalking a Shatha for 5 days. In that time, it's killed 4 men. You see it? Line it up. Take the shot. Blam! It's down. You're the hero. That's what we offer. Not a vacation, but an experience.
I guess so.
I'd like to buy something.
Try our electronic catalog interface. That kiosk over there.
I'll be going.
Good hunting, Shepard.
Let's see. Sniper rifle damage. That is an immediate yes.
I'll take it!
And we have some armor upgrades. Power damage by 5%. Now, these things may be useful, you know, but you also have to look like this. So, appearance goes a long way with me. A new generation night vision device that assists targeting by detecting the focal point of the wearer's eyes and enhancing the image of that at that location. The visor helps direct a biotic power or a shot from an Omni tool exactly where the wearer is looking. I mean, we'll get it for the sake of having it, but probably not ever gonna use it. This visor works with the Sentry system, a software application that optimizes an armor suit's microframe computer. When the Sentry system is running, more power can be devoted to shield management. And I should say, these armors are part of the DLC armor selection that I mentioned at the very beginning of the game. Instead of giving you everything up front and giving you 5,000 emails about what they are, they scattered it around the shops, around the galaxy. Shield strength by 5%. Get it, never use it. New sniper rifle. The Incisor is one of a new wave of military and police sniper rifles designed to overload active defenses such as shields, firing 3 shots with each pull of the trigger. The Incisor's burst is so fast that all 3 rounds will be in the target by the time the barrel has moved a millimeter, increasing its stopping power without sacrificing accuracy. As an added benefit, the noise of the burst is comparable to a single rifle shot in duration, making it no easier to locate the sniper by sound. We'll take that. Increases health by 5%. I guess it still looks like N7. Casa Fabrication's line of elite personal protection equipment includes a series of interlocking ceramic plates covered in a proprietary tungsten alloy weave for maximum stopping power. We want an upgrade for the pistol too.
We can use this!
And for assault submachine guns. A simple but popular modification by the LCOS combine and favored among mercenary groups and military personnel on active assignment. Increases ammo capacity by 10%. Yes. We can equip new armor in the captain's cabin.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun.
Or a weapons
I hear
locker.
it has 11 billion players now. Do you have any games you'd like to trade in? You get 2 credits toward a new game.
Galaxy of Fantasy. It's interesting that he spoke about Galaxy of Fantasy as an MMO. I think this game was released maybe in 2010, 2012, somewhere along those years. And he's talking about it like it's a very popular MMO. Like right now, Final Fantasy is.
The people want to hear your story, Shepard.
With a similar name to Galaxy of Fantasy. But they couldn't have known.
Khaleesa been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News.
We met.
I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You presented your case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
What, so you can try to do another smear job on me?
Now, Shepard, you may object to my methods, but we're on the same side. You're back, you're news. I just want to give your story its due. Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives, and securing the continued dominance of the Citadel Council.
Purposely missed the Renegade check. And you can see the Kasumi went away to move off screen because she does not want to become known at all. She wants her identity to stay a secret.
The Turians lost 20 cruisers. Figure each had a crew of around 300. The Ascension, the Asari dreadnought we saved, had a crew of nearly 10,000.
But surely the human cost.
The Alliance lost 8 cruisers. Shenyang, Emden, Jakarta, Cairo, Seoul, Cape Town, Warsaw, Madrid, and yes, I remember them all. Everyone in the Fifth Fleet is a hero. The Alliance owes them all medals. The Council owes them a lot more than that. And so do you.
Commander Shepard, first human Spectre. Hero of the Battle of the Citadel. Check bid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
Well, that's the least of what you deserve for trying to do that.
Welcome. The Zakera Ward Promenade offers upscale shopping and entertainment options for the discerning visitor.
What entertainment options are available?
The Dark Star is a small but popular night spot offering intoxicants, gambling, and exotic dancing.
What stores are in this area?
Rodham Expeditions sells high-grade weapons as well as adventure travel packages to the galaxy's most dangerous destinations.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena. Have a pleasant day.
Of course, you too. A nightclub.
Nothing I can do for you?
We picked up that side mission when we were listening into the conversation between the Krogan. They were asking about if there are fish on the Presidium.
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the woods. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is the Leia Sonesi's gift shop.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff tourists throw garbage in.
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
Yes, it
You're one
does.
of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that. Look, the only place I know of on the station to get a live fish,
Where's that gift shop?
in the market downstairs from the bar. Delia sells aquariums. Fish are the largest pets most station residents can get a permit for.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the Demile flowers across from the condo. Very nice.
Who'll it be?
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
I serve drinks. You want to know what's going on? Check the news. I don't know why humans always ask me that.
I'm done for now.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Here we can buy a Ceres ice brandy for Dr. Chakwas. And here we can dance. Nice moves, right? Depending on who's on your squad, you can find special interactions on the locations.
Looking for a little R&R, Shepard? It's a nice enough place. A lot nicer than Cora's den, anyway. I wasn't sorry to hear that Romeo was not going to get
Miranda had commentary for that particular nightclub.
You know what's good? Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic, but it's still fun. You can install it on Tommy.
Finish the side mission by talking to these guys.
What do you want?
Why are you so interested in fish from the Presidium?
It's so decadent. Eating a fish from the Presidium would be like screwing Shaira.
Ugh, sorry you're so squishy. Where are you supposed to get a decent grip?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What?
I told you.
Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
The Krogans actually have pumps too, which help them store water. So they probably don't need large reservoirs of water like we do.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes.
Yes. No.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Here, Kasumi has an interaction.
You know what I haven't had in ages? Ramen. My grandmother used to make the best ramen. Delicious. Thinking back, I really should have stolen her recipe.
Stolen.
Welcome. The Zakera Ward Marketplace provides shopping and storage space for the less privileged residents of the station.
What sort of things are sold here?
The Certa Foundation, a medical technology group from the Alliance, has an outlet store. Saranus Applications offers professional software.
Why are there warehouses in the middle of a shopping district?
This area is close to Zakera Ward's keel docking station. Freighters attach there to load passengers and supplies. Goods are stored locally until they can be distributed within the ward or transported off the station. However, CSEC recommends that visitors exercise caution, as these short-term warehouses are often used to move illegal goods.
This area looks a little run down. I take it the people here aren't very well off?
Inhabitants of the wards typically have less income than those in the Presidium.
There must be some way to solve the problem.
Asari futurists believe poverty cannot be eliminated without cornucopia technology, which will create anything the user desires. Such technology is unknown outside of science fiction literature.
Something like that could put me out of business.
And here I thought the Citadel was some sort of utopia.
The recorded histories of all sapient species suggest that in every society, resources are not evenly split between members.
True.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a
What can I get you?
Right. New store over here. New discount.
So which tech module are we supposed to get?
With confusion. I thought you knew.
What? No. All I heard Varanus say was, pick up a module.
Welcome to Saranus Applications. Can I interest you? Ah, Shepard!
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces, anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, why is the ship turning around? We're only halfway there.
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
I'd be thrilled. But I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
That will be splendid. I can edit that and have it working right away. Thank you so much.
Kind of feel bad about doing that for every store.
My favorite customer. What can I get you?
I'd like to buy something.
Oh, it's all automated these days. There's a catalog interface over there.
If everything's automated, why are you here?
Customer service. Sweeping out the store, carefully explaining things to the technologically illiterate. It's stunning how many people think that light moves faster through expensive fiber optic cables than it does through cheap ones.
Thanks for your time.
That is
I'll
a good
be here
point.
if you need anything.
Tech damage, yes.
This looks interesting.
Damage protection, yes. Archon Visor uses an efficiency algorithm to balance processing power for biotic amps and Omni tools. Heads-up display and voice command software allows users to micromanage the systems, reducing the cooldown period between energy expenditures. Reduces the recharge time of your powers by 5%. We'll take it, but we don't need it.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
We can get whatever you'd like for little Jake, Rebecca.
Wait, the immunobooster can delay muscle development in high-gravity environments. What if that hurts him?
Good day, citizen.
Welcome to the Serta Foundation outlet on Zakara Ward.
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know, it would make your services more popular. An endorsement from the woman who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speaking to my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Serta Foundation outlet on Zakara Ward.
I'd like to buy something.
Purchases are made through our catalog interface. It's over there.
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
Customer service. Returns, exchanges, and group rates. We also find that sales are better when there's someone to personally interact with. Though I'm not sure why a human company exclusively hires Asari to work their stores.
Really? You're not sure why?
Tell me about your store.
The Serta Foundation is a human organization known for its genetic therapy regimens and genetically engineered products. Serta is probably best known for the development of Metagel.
Thanks for your time.
Come back soon, Shepard.
Metagel capacity and life support webbing. Within a wearable framework, the Serta Foundation developed an innovative net of microstimulants and Metagel in order to increase the chances of survival for aid workers and military personnel working in a hostile environment. Increases health and Metagel capacity by 1. Yes. I think we have just...
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Chupari sports drink hit the spot right now?
How about no? The hell is a Tsupari anyway? And nothing here in the warehouse at the moment.
I just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni-Gel converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse.
Just from imports alone, we had enough money to buy off pretty much everything.
And I want her arrested.
In the Zakara Ward.
I was just walking by.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian.
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Serta Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
You ran into each other outside the Serta Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
Do you spend a lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
A ship would make a great pilgrimage gift.
You know about the pilgrimage?
I traveled with a Quarian who was on hers.
Wow. I didn't know anyone here would do that for one of us.
This is a good example of how poorly Quarians are treated everywhere. Because they're just seen as scavengers because they have the pilgrimage and they want to bring something back to contribute to the flotilla.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her, but she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like. And she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Certa Foundation store, she ran right into me.
How does running into you mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how pickpockets work. They bump into you and use that as a cover for rifling your pockets. You can't turn your back on these clanless Quarians. Thieves, all of them.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Certa Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that? I didn't even buy anything there. That chit stayed in my pocket.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Ma'am, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
We need to find the credit
I'm
chit
Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
to exonerate the Quarian.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
Thanks for your time.
Come back soon, Shepard.
So the credit chit is actually over here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ah, my favorite customer. What
I'm
can
just looking
I'll
around,
be here if you need anything. Ah, my favorite customer. What can I get you?
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Surprise, surprise. He left it there.
I felt her hand go into my pocket. When I checked, my credit chit was gone.
Shut up,
I didn't even touch you.
freak.
Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit at Saranus Applications. The clerk's holding it for you.
Oh. Well, the Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it.
Now, just a minute.
And you. She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy.
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a former Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter, but I'm surviving. Thanks.
I can't stand people like that. Really.
The meat isn't fresh out here, but you won't find any better dried seaweed on the station.
I hope she finds what she's looking for. Let's see. We can go to Zakira Ward 27, Dock 29. We were at all of these places already, so let's just go to the Presidium.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists in the Terminus systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
The Terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction. Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
You're missing the important part, Counselor. The Reapers are involved.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
They did not recognize Sovereign as a Reaper. So they are still in denial about them even existing.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
No words, really.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated by Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems, but Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
Bitter pill.
I accept your offer. It's good to have the Council on my side.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
I got a long list of people I didn't want to see, and your name is right at the top.
The feeling is mutual, believe me. Your return is a bureaucratic nightmare for us.
I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Counselor, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
The Council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you really shouldn't have taken a step like this without consulting with me first, Counselor.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Sorry about that.
He's not happy.
Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
What do you keep him around for?
He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, He knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
Thank you, Keepers.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
You know what's interesting? If you turn up the sound, you can hear birds chirping in the background. On the Presidium, they simulate the sky, a sunny, clear sky, sometimes a few clouds, to make it seem like it has a day and night cycle. But I'm not sure about the local fauna. I don't believe they would have birds up here, but maybe they are simulating the sounds as well.
What happened to Gunnery Chief Williams after the Normandy was destroyed?
Operations Chief Williams is still with the Alliance, but she's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
How have the last couple
That's
years
fair.
treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I planned to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
If you remember that we bought those quote-unquote historical novels, they actually talk about Anderson a lot and his involvement with Saren.
How have the last couple years treated you?
Serving on the Council is knowing the truth about, but I know how important it is.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
He's always been a good ally. And that's it for the Citadel. We'll go back to Normandy. We can't really explore the Presidium like we could in Mass Effect 1.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
So every time we return to the Normandy, we're going to go here and press this button to feed our new fish. Here's the hamster. Sweet. And the two ships we bought, the Destiny Ascension and the Normandy. you can see how much larger this version of the Normandy is now. And the Destiny Ascension is the flagship of the Asari. Let's see. Unread messages. Thank you again from Samesh Bhatia. Mr. Udina offered to pass on a message for me. I wish to again express my thanks for your assistance in retrieving my wife's body. This is related to a mission we did on the Presidium in Mass Effect 1. While nothing can ever banish the pain of losing Nirali, being able to see that her body was treated properly helped me more than you can imagine. I've opened the restaurant that my wife always wished to start back on Earth. Nirali's picture hangs on the wall. And Alliance soldiers eat for free. It's the least I can do to honor the courage with which both of you and my wife have served humanity. Sincerely, Samesh Bhatia. Okay. And now we will continue this mission. Beckenstein, Boltzmann, Serpent Nebula. New additions to the Codex, the publications for Ascension. It's a summary. That's it. CIC, and let's find Serpent Nebula. It's much easier to find here because of the descriptions. If you have an outstanding mission or have found a major location, they will always have these tags just sticking out. So let's see. Help Kasumi, Serpent Nebula. Oh, it's the same one as the Citadel. While traveling from system to system, this is where we actually spend fuel. Explore all the planets. So, exploring planets consumes probes. And on the right you can see which minerals we can find with probes. Element 0, iridium, platinum, and palladium. And on the upper right side you can see how well stocked the resources are. So this planet is poor. I think it goes from excellent to good to moderate to poor, something like that. No, rich instead of excellent. So what I like to do is drain every planet down to at least moderate. This one is poor, so we'll not be doing anything there. Also poor. there's a planet hidden here. Or a moon, maybe. This one is moderate. It's better than poor, but still not that great. This is where we need to go. Moderate. And beneath the name here, you can see the percentage. Once you have explored everything that you can explore, it will reach 100%. So there are 5 items. 1 ring, 2 rings, 3, 4. And this planet is 5, so each one gives us 20%. So this one will make it 100%. We want to 100% every single solar system. Can we scan anything? Depleted. It's even worse than poor. Land. And this immediately initiates Tsumi's loyalty mission.
Looking good, Miss Allison Gunn. Hawk won't be able to keep his eyes off you.
I assume Allison Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason?
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
What's in the gray box that makes it worth all this trouble?
The gray box holds KG's memories. Everything from all the codes and plans he stole to all the time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. KG never told me what it was, but the information got him killed.
Right. This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop.
That is a nice dress.
After you, Ms. Gunn.
Hold a moment, ma'am. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem, yeah?
No, Mr. Hawk. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
Allison Gunn. A pleasure.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble, do you? You may pass through, Ms. Gunn. You were invited after all, but I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Care to explain why my friend has to stand outside?
I don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
If it makes you feel more secure, she can wait outside.
Good to see we're not going to have a problem. Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No. We've never seen each other in person. And no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
Right.
How did you ever contain that situation in the hull?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam, done.
That goes to a security room. We'll probably have to get in there at some point. Let's case the vault and figure out what we have to do.
First, we have to find the vault.
He's Gunn.
We need to case the vault, Gunn. You can chat up Hawk later.
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
He's making it too expensive to do business on Omega. Though I hear some mercs are coming together to deal with it.
Mercs are going to deal with Archangel. Private Reams. No way we can sneak out of that party. That place is locked down tight, and Security Chief Rowe is in charge. No way Rowe would let that get past her. I'd rather stand around bored on guard duty than risk her wrath. Sorry.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass.
I hear Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never lets anyone near it.
That is an important data pad for later.
Hawk's bedroom, I believe.
Wow, who's his architect? This is a very impressive place.
Or a very large one, at least.
Okay, let's find the vault. It's right around here, downstairs.
Yes. I'm not too pleased with the caliber of people he's invited there.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Okay. 3 different objectives. One of them is to cut the power.
Let me unlock that security room door for you. There we go.
Thank you.
Ready when you are.
You can't be back here.
Take him down.
have an idea. See what you can find.
Med station. Data pad. Nans. I have that problem too. So many passwords around here. Can't keep them straight. The password for tonight is Perugia, so it's not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal. That voice scanner means the password's only useful to Hawk anyway. After this party, want to grab some beers? Let me know. Samuels.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice.
Nice.
I tapped into their communications. Maybe it'll come in handy. We still need that voice sample from Hawk.
It will definitely be handy.
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive. Really?
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking at best.
Well, to get a voice sample from him, we need to talk to him.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready. After you.
Miss Gunn, good to see you. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
There's always someone gunning for people like you and me.
Yes, that's true. I'm glad you understand.
Frankly, I'm surprised your security isn't tighter. It's a ballsy move opening your front door like this.
Yes, I suppose it is. Hopefully it sends the message that I don't fear anyone stupid enough to step up to me. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Delusional narcissist.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Miss Gunn.
Let's go crack that voice scanner.
Okay, we have that. Now we need some DNA samples. And we get that through here.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
And because we took control of the communications room, and we found a hint in one of the data pads about the guard superior, we can pass through him.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in. Enjoy the party.
Thanks, Samuels. But if you don't do that...
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
I think there is another way to get in. Maybe through the veranda? I don't know. I just always did it this way. But maybe it is the only way.
Found a sample?
No, a credit shit.
Come on.
No DNA, but... Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet. Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source.
clean.
It's a plant. The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
Okuda Decryption Project Update. Little progress to report. We have now completed dictionary attacks using words and phrases from 4,800 galactic languages. Research into the Okuda family has not produced any matches. It is unlikely that a random brute force approach will produce a result within our lifetimes. Given the nature of the gray box technology, it is possible that the decryption key may not be a password at all. It could be a memory, an emotion, even a smell. The permutations could be infinite. I suggest that we begin investigating alternative methods for breaking through the security on the box.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. But I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking.
No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough. Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
One more on the alarm clock, and if you touch it, you set it off. But it doesn't really do much. I don't think it really alerts the guards or anything either. Just a small nuisance. Right, now we need to turn off the electricity. Cut the power.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Follow the scan.
One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
That's everything. We should now have access to the vault.
That got it. The barrier's down.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Now we need to find KG's gray box.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
Let's take a look around.
Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door?
This is actually the real thing. Since it's his personal collection, all of these things can be considered genuine.
Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that. Ugh. Rachni. I guess everything's valuable to someone. Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palaven. For good reason, I say. This is nice. Oddly relaxing.
Would like it if it moved.
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley.
I think this is a little Easter egg. I never really played Dragon's Age, but it's an equally popular title. If you are into fantasy instead of sci-fi, then I hear that Dragon Age has a great story too. I think this is a monster from Dragon Age.
A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it. A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it. This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone? I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes. That's impressive. Not sure what it is, though. How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk!
Damn you, Hawk. I think that might be a gentle reference to Planet of the Apes, maybe.
I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing. Creepy.
Prothean statue. We saw many of these on Ilos. Right. Before you pick up KG's gray box, make sure that you pick up the Casa Fabrications Locust.
That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
What's this?
SMGs can be used by Shepard, Miranda, and Kasumi. A very good SMG.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open, but you're still going to die. No!
Have I got your attention?
That shut him up.
He's talking too much.
Kill them!
We've got company.
Shadow Strike.
Negative contact.
Light armor piercing around.
Target has blow. Going silent.
Moving to cover. See them.
On my screen.
Going dark.
Hostile spotted.
Going silent.
Taking cover.
Checking
That's it.
blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now!
Replenish ammo. Just get out of here. This is an armor locker. This actually gives you back any kind of ammo you're missing, and we want to equip her with the Locust. Compact submachine gun developed by the Alliance but now favored by gang enforcers and hitmen. Featuring a complex recoil reducing mechanism and high-grade auto-targeting software, the Locust delivers long range, more accurate fire than others in its class. Okay.
Going dark.
Using disruptor ammo because they have shields. Let Kasumi take care of this guy. Need a higher level of hacking to be able to interact with the Emer mech. Overload.
This will bring them down.
Incinerated wood. Or armor.
Get down.
That's it for him. Can't interact with it during combat, I think. That's a flashbang. Disorients you completely.
How'd you like that?
find another way.
Yeah. And ammo, most of all. Here we have to find the matching code. This one. This one. This one.
There they are! There they are!
Going dark.
Time slows down ever so slightly when we use the rifle, and that's based on the operative skill. Pretty sure.
They've seen us. Got no shields. Going silent.
Okay, that was good on their part. They staggered me out of hiding behind cover with a bomb.
There they are! I see them! Kick some ass!
And then followed up with fire.
Lost my target! Hostile contact! Need some cover!
I've lost shield. Going silent.
There they are!
Cloaking. Can't do that right now.
They're off my screen!
Now you see me.
Now you don't.
Be a target!
Going silent.
Action, bad guy.
That had to hurt. Yeah.
I've got nothing!
Cloaking.
That got it.
Don't let them out of there with more property.
Your property. Isn't he entitled? sometimes an upgrade or a blueprint is also very well hidden, so...
Kill Allison Gunn. Bring that girl to me. Hear that? What's the life?
Overload and disruptor ammo.
Going silent.
Hit when they do that.
Going dark.
Can't get into any kind of cover apart from that place. Okay, try again. We need to get rid of everything except the mech a lot faster.
Kill Allison Gunn. Bring the other girl to me. Hear that? What's the life? Lost my target.
Now you see me.
Shields down.
Going dark.
Just going to wait for incinerate. And now we overload this guy. Switch to armor piercing rounds.
Cloaking.
You just have to be careful on insanity. And wait for windows where you can attack. Taking a look around. Nothing here.
At Fort Me, Kasumi. You know what happened to your poor toy when you fought back?
Like that. Murderer.
Oh, he won't for long.
I'll tear you apart.
That's a Vanguard.
This'll help.
They get up close to you and do a lot of damage.
You're toast. Now you see me.
Hostile contact.
Which is where the tactical cloak comes in handy. That's it for now.
This is valuable.
See? We found an upgrade on a random dead body.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
Taking contact.
We've got company.
Have to take care of that Vanguard because she will get up close. And do way too much damage. Okay. Refined platinum. PDA for some extra credits. Just making sure we don't miss anything. More refined platinum. Moving on. This is a boss fight. which can be quite tedious.
Incoming! It's down!
Could have done this the easy way, Goldblum.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Up ahead!
For the shield, we will use the heavy weapons. But we need to take care of.
What's my target?
Going dark.
Okay. The arc protector on. It just depletes the shield. We stood up just long enough for 2 rockets to hit consecutively. That's great. Okay.
Up ahead. See that? Alert.
Back to the mid.
Home silent.
Over there!
Sweet.
Lay down your weapons.
Look straight ahead.
And we need to take the chance to pick up new weapons. Meet new ammo. Or we will run out.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Gunship's back and with full shield. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shield.
Okay. We need to get close to the ship.
Give me a target! I see them!
They're coming from the front.
Shields have failed.
Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you. Check your screen.
Going dark.
We need to get close to the ship, but not get overwhelmed by the rest of the narrative.
No shield!
Going silent.
I see them!
Lay down your weapons.
One down.
Get there. Well done.
Okay. He should come back now.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Gunship's back and with full shields. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shields.
Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
Look straight ahead.
Can you give me a break?
Careful, men. Put the keeper's pretty face in tech.
Come on.
Cloaking.
Do what you like to this gunship. I'll have a squadron of them.
Okay. Get close.
Got a clear shot. Here we go. Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
Time to end this.
They're coming from the front. Here they come. Now you see me.
Out of this alive, Kasumi.
Don't have to deal with them. Just destroy this ship.
Cloaking.
Negative contact.
Down you go.
Now we finish out the stragglers. That's it. The arc projector makes short work of pretty much anything mechanical. And mind you, we are playing on the insanity difficulty. So it would have done even more damage on lower difficulties.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please, Kasumi, destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiji's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
So I have a choice here. I can let her keep the gray box or make her destroy it. The gray box has very dangerous information inside. Enough to get Keiji killed over it. And it could endanger Kasumi, because people will still want to have that information. But it's also the only thing she has left from Keiji. A little box of memories. That's why I always decide to let her keep it.
If it's that important to you, keep it. Just make sure you're ready to live with the consequences.
Yeah, I am. I'll stay off the grid. No one will know I exist. I think I want this. Thanks, Shepard.
The heist was successful. Keiji Okuda's gray box was recovered and remains in Kasumi Goto's possession. Donovan Hawk was killed in the destruction of his gunship. Kasumi is loyal. A disorienting concussive charge is thrown that inflicts minor damage and incapacitates all nearby targets. So we have gained the loyalty of Kasumi and unlocked her special power. A new outfit for her, the Locust MSG, a new upgrade, credits, and some minerals. I like this dress, so I'll keep it.
No messages for you, Commander.
And we can find Kasumi on deck 3 should be right over here. Port observation deck.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I've been going through Keiji's gray box. It's so nice to have him back, even in that form. I miss him. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. People think he's a bad cook on purpose, like he's trying to teach them a lesson. I think his ramen is okay, but it's really hard to ruin ramen. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about. The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental. That painting has a special place in my heart. An art collector hired me to steal it. When I got there, the painting was gone. On the way out, I saw it being hauled off by another thief. I chased him down, tackled him, and took the painting. That's how Keiji and I met. We never did turn it into our employers. I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. Keiji dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last. That's my favorite piece. Painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work. Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. Keiji used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
And since this was not really a main mission, we do not have any new
Commander,
dialogue.
what can
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing it up. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far, things have gone exceptionally well.
Or not.
As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
Definitely
That's
not.
easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic, my father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit
You are
in.
who you are,
That's,
Miranda.
The difference is, you were great before we rebuilt you.
You told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Want to give the cook your
Commander,
ingredients?
those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
I think I'll pass.
It's your loss. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
I'm not a big fan of cryobites.
How may I help you, Commander?
Some Sarah's Ice brandy for her.
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
Usually don't drink, but
I thought
make an
Alengo's
exception for her.
biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
Jenkins was the very first guy from the Normandy to die. Mass Effect 1.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joko will always have Vrolik syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
You drink liquor, the screen starts shaking. She's passed out, so let's leave her alone for now. She's great. Engineering, we have new FBA couplings for the engineers.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it can taste like mighty fine ass. What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
Outside of those T6 FBA couplings we mentioned, we are doing fine.
I bet you could find them in the Omega markets if you wanted to help us out.
Oh, we did not
Anything
get
else?
them. That's right.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
We find them on Omega, not on the Citadel. Captain's cabin. Can't forget to feed the fish, ever. And then CIC. Talk to Jacob, Kelly, and Jeff. Joke.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
Covered this, didn't we? It was after getting sidelined. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. Most of us didn't get a Cerberus rebuild. They outdid themselves with you. Ask for any upgrades?
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that. But I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
You're very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Edie doesn't really offer new dialogue, but she does have interactions with Joker.
Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. I like Kasumi, but why do I feel like I need to check the Citadel for parts she may have pawned? It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
It would probably not end well for you if anybody heard you say that. No new messages. We have an upgrade. Yeah, here it is. Sniper time slowdown 50%. Last 2 seconds. So every time you look down a scope, time slows down a little bit. Okay. And we got a 70% upgrade for Paragon and Renegade. Very important, very useful. Journal. Just the dossiers. Right, so we can find 3 of them on Omega, and we will do just that. Let's see. Zaid Masani, expert in both personal and small unit combat, unparalleled mercenary soldier and bounty hunter, known for a willingness to get the job done no matter the cost. Zaid Masani is, without a doubt, the most feared mercenary and bounty hunter in the galaxy. His services have been retained by Cerberus at extremely high cost. He is currently awaiting pickup on Omega. Travel to Omega and pick up the infamous mercenary Zaid Masani. The Professor, Dr. Morden Solis, biological weapons expert. Light weapons training with Solarian Special Tasks Group. The Solarian Special Tasks Group is the equivalent of the Asari Commandos for the Asari, or I guess, like they said, Cerberus for humanity. Or the Spectres for the entire council. Dr. Morden Solis is a Solarian biological weapons expert whose technology may hold the key to countering Collector attacks. He is currently operating a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. Talk to Arya at Afterlife for information about Morden Solis. An Archangel. Small unit tactical expertise. Omnitool expert and noted sniper. Archangel is a mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. He is responsible for high-profile attacks on gang leaders on Omega and can likely be found there. Travel to Omega in the Sarabaric system and find Archangel. The other 2 are on different planets. Take a look at the codex. Nothing here. 1 entry here. Okay, that's everything. You can just open this for the sake of not having that thing flash here. And then we go to Omega. Both of them. And here we can see the percentage of the entire cluster.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
So apart from these, I only see the local cluster available. So let's just go here and explore. Maybe we can find something. Pluto. Mod moderate. Neptune. Good. Okay. We can deplete this to moderate. We just have to find a sweet spot like this. This means this particular area is a little rich in platinum.
Probe launched.
Launch a probe.
In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Just find a sweet spot that is reaching yellow colors.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Iridium.
In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Probe away.
Okay, moderate, we can leave. Next one is Jupiter. Just taking a look through the debris field. Okay. Mars. Earth. No moon, it seems. Good. Okay.
Probe away.
The rarest mineral is definitely
Probe launched.
element 0.
In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
The most valuable one for me personally is platinum, because usually the weapon upgrades for the weapons I use requires a lot of platinum. Okay, that's it. Now we're gonna go to the Omega Nebula. The Omega 4 relay, right next to Omega, but nobody knows where it leads. Buy some new probes. This one is rich.
Probe away.
That's nice.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
It's quite a busy cluster. But we want to finish exploring everything before we move on to Omega.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Can get a little tedious
Probe away.
to explore all of them this way, but
Probe away. In research projects, Element 0 is used for bioamp and omni-tool upgrades, which allow squad members who have biotic and tech powers to be much more effective.
I wouldn't say it's necessary if you know exactly which upgrades you want and which ones you're gonna get and which ones you're gonna ignore. But I like to just get everything.
Launching probe.
Okay, that's one solar system less.
Fuel reserves at 50%. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Some of them require a very high number of probes. But the better the sweet spot you find, the less probes you actually need.
Probe launched. I have detected an anomaly.
Sometimes EDI will detect an anomaly. You can see a line, a white line on the sensor. And if you follow it, you will eventually reach the anomaly.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
Signal scans detect a transmitter matching Cerberus encryption. It registered to an unknown deep cover operative. Cerberus operative life signs unconfirmed. Other transmissions that match known Eclipse coded communications also detected. Let's finish exploring.
Probe away. Probe away.
And then we'll go look at the side mission that we found on this particular
Probe launched.
planet.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Looks like a pin cushion already.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Okay. Now we can land. Alternative outfit for Kasumi is red and black, but I prefer the original. My favorite is the Shadow Strike, but Flashbang Grenade is also very useful. Okay. Right, let's take a look.
Here they come. Broken.
Warp is great on barriers.
Nothing going silent.
Taking up contact. On my screen.
Now let's finish you off.
Going down.
Somebody sent a distress beacon from here. Interrogator. Subject, Agent Tyrone Rawlings. Clips targeted Agent Rawlings some time ago. We know Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data that we acquired. The data could conclusively prove Cerberus' involvement in Rachna experiments. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that can be used to decrypt the data. Without his cipher, the data could take years for Eclipse to decode. Agent Rawlings proved difficult to capture, having insinuated himself on a ship bound for the Yadican Traverse. He had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew, who believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and hobble its defenses long enough to extract Agent Rawlings. We lost a lot of men to obtain this asset. This data had better be worth the expense. The interrogation has failed. Despite some of our most advanced interrogation techniques, Agent Rawlings managed to evade our questions. When we applied more invasive methods, he proved resistant to those as well. Eventually, Agent Rawlings' resistance caused tempers to flare. We consider it unfortunate that Agent Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. We have men working to decipher the encryption now. As long as we control this data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus.
Let's kick some ass! I've got nothing!
Bad idea. And we also got locked out just combat does not stop when you hack like it did in Mass Effect 1.
Over there! Need cover!
Ha! Dropped. Going dark. Coming.
Platinum. It's always good. What do we have back here? This is where they killed the operative during the interrogation, I guess.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
We're going on a more Paragon heavy playthrough here, so we're setting the data to the Alliance.
Data uploaded to Alliance Command.
Cerberus operative Tyrone Rawlings was found dead. Encrypted data transmitted to Alliance for decryption.
That Kasumi is an interesting addition to the crew. I can see why she's good at her work. She never reveals anything meaningful about herself. It's all on the surface. It'll be a challenge getting to know who she really is. Anyway, what's up?
That'll be all.
Take care. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Gotta go back to feed the fish. Take a look at the terminal. Re-encrypted data. Commander. Got the data you sent. If this went public, it could do some serious damage to Cerberus's image. This intel will take years to decode, but just having it is a huge win for the Alliance. Well done, Shepard. Good luck on your mission. Anderson. Emily Wong. She's the reporter that we did 2 jobs for on the Citadel. You're not dead. You're alive? How come you broke whatever cover you've been under for 2 years and didn't offer an exclusive interview to your favorite reporter? Whenever you come up for air and are ready to talk, let me know. Emily Wong. I'm glad she has my best interest in heart. One more planet. Hopefully it's not rich.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
I hate that. Okay. So now we have to go back to Omega, buy new probes. Just for this one planet, because the other one needed 17,000 probes. And the fuel depot is not available in every system.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
We're gonna skip Armada for now, because it is a mission.
We have used half our fuel. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
Why are they all rich?
Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched.
You should be happy about it, you know, because you do get a lot
away.
of minerals, which you will definitely need, but it's also very tedious.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away.
Will 8 be enough?
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away.
Oh, it was. Hey. Lucky. This is where Shepard crashed down to the planet. Most likely, at least. Unless the Normandy somehow drifted off and crashed into a different planet. But it should be right there.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Okay. First planet needed 8. Second planet, rather.
Anomaly detected. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Anomaly detected. Scans confirmed the wreckage of SSB Normandy on the planet's surface. No life signs or mechanical activity detected. Stable landing zone located amid the crash site.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Okay. We'll leave it off here. No new messages. And this is a good place to end the stream for now. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, I'm looking forward to continuing the story.